One-word ratings for state schools in England are being scrapped. The Prime Minister says parents shouldn't be confused.
This move today is about driving up standards, making sure that we've got a richer picture.
Sir Keir Starmer has said scrapping one- or two-word Ofsted headline ratings for state schools in England will not mean any reduction in standards. The decision comes 8 months after an inquest found that an inspection at a primary school in Berkshire contributed to the suicide of its head teacher, Ruth Perry. Visiting a primary school, the Prime Minister said the shift to a report card system by next September would give parents a richer picture. The Conservatives have accused the government of removing a simple and easy-to-understand measure. Here's our education editor, Branwen Jeffries.
So is that you swimming? What's this?
The first day of term and a few surprises. For pupils at a Kent primary school, a visit from the Prime Minister. For schools, the scrapping of headline grades following Ofsted inspections. This school year, parents will still see 2- or 3-page reports after inspection, with grades only for individual areas of performance. Next year, a new report card system will be in place. It's not clear yet exactly how that will work. So I asked the Prime Minister if parents could be sure his government would be pushing for higher standards.
We'll be absolutely pressing schools on standards, and I don't accept that parents will be confused. I've got 2 children in secondary education, and so we have ourselves had to look at schools. And I have to say, from our point of view, the sort of single grade didn't work very well, because we want to know, well, what about the other areas? What about this aspect? Is this school strong, sort of in depth? I think a lot of parents will be really relieved to know it's going to be a richer picture, more accountability, and that you've got a government that's absolutely determined to drive up standards.
At a soft play centre in Oldham today, parents said they did look at Ofsted grades and also wanted far more information.
You look at everything as a whole, it's not just about the grade, and then it's about the grades at the other schools as well. To describe something in one word, I'm not sure whether that's a good thing. I know what you mean, because it's snappy and it's quick, but as a parent, you'd like to know more.
It's all right, is it outstanding in general, but you sort of want to know if they're getting the individual support and if the food's good and if the atmosphere's good. So I think a bigger report probably is more helpful.
This change is all about reducing the high stakes of inspection in England for head teachers. The government says it will intervene in failing schools and says more support will be on offer for those just struggling to improve. By September 2025, the new report card system also needs to provide parents with all the information they need for one of the biggest choices families make.